Hello. You know, we used to come out to like AC/DC and like carry on my wayward son, but now what the hell is that song? You're killing us, you're killing us. That's why you're gonna dance, you get to know. What's up, Chicago? How you living? I don't know what that means.
Hey, who's first time? You having a good time?
Wow.
Shepard and Sebastian and Osric and Pajama. Oh, don't make me say any shit. Welcome, first timers, welcome back.
Yeah, we're gonna need a bigger room next year. Which is awesome.
Which is very, very cool. I have something occurred to me. Well, can I see a show of hands for who has a supernatural tattoo? Oh, we have a bunch. See, I was like, you probably have at least 5 or 10, but I think we might have one. Oscar, count. You're better. That is that's amazing. Round of applause. Amazing. Thank you, guys. That's cool.
You know you've been on a show long enough when that happens.
Yeah, very, very awesome. Well, without further ado, let's do what you guys are waiting for, answer some questions.
I think we should have more to do. Let's.
No, do. No, we don't need to do it now.
All right. Where are we going? We're starting here.
Yeah.
Hi.
I'm gonna do this. I wanted to know if you guys could pick a theme song for your character, what it would be, and if Dean's would be Eye of the Tiger.
Mine would be whatever that song was playing.
I wanted that one.
I thought you were Katy Perry.
Yes, Katy Perry.
That's not a clapping joke.
Bruce is not.
What?
What do you mean? Oh, do you like? I mean, who? Bruce is not. You know,
I'm gonna go with Simple Man Leonard Skinner.
And I'm gonna go with Human Brian Buckley Band. That or Together We Face the Day.
But would Sam know Brian Buckley Band?
Who knows this for Sam?
Oh. So, what would yours be?
What would mine be?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So you didn't expect that, did you?
It's Tennis here.
Or some sugar.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
The best 7-arm band out there. Hi.
I was just wondering, what are like the crying scenes like for you? Like, how do you get yourselves to start crying? And how do the people who have to watch you cry like react to it? Like, do you guys want to start crying too? Do you get people start crying?
I did not cry when I was in that it depends on. It really depends on the scene, and I just recently filmed a scene where there was.
You're welcome. It worked.
Where there
It's a
was.
hard stage.
A lot of times if the script, if it's a really emotional scene and there's a lot of really emotional dialogue, that helps, and you just gotta get into character and really, let the emotion of the scene kind of dictate what happens. But other times you don't get that build up, you don't get the dialogue, and it's just action, boom, be emotional. That's a little more difficult because you do have to go someplace mentally, and sometimes once you go down that road, it's hard to come back.
And sometimes also, I don't know if it's an actor pet peeve in general or just my pet peeve as an actor, but I hate it when it says in the script, Sam begins to cry, or he cries. I hate it. I'm like, no. And sometimes there have been scenes in Supernatural where it's said, like, Sam cries, or Dean cries, and when it's time to do the scene, I'm like, you know what, this is not a crying scene, I'm not gonna cry. And vice versa, there have been some times where there was the one with you and I in the room, with the thing on the ceiling, that we shot.
Oh, yeah, that one.
There's a scene that happened that he and I just shot like 3 weeks ago, so you'll probably see it in December.
Yes, I know.
But it didn't say Sam cries or Dean cries. But when it got to it, I felt like Sam in that scene would get emotional. And so that happened. But the point is, yeah.
Well, there's also, I think on that same note, there are scenes that we'll rehearse, we'll run the lines, you know, but we're never going kind of full tilt until the camera's rolling and they say action. And then we're really into it and we're really delivering the lines, and all of a sudden, emotion starts coming out that wasn't expected. And I think that sometimes you find that a scene, once you put it on its feet, it becomes a very emotional scene, and then it's like, oh, okay, that's how the scene goes.
So you just kind of I think you and I both like to approach our characters. Like I always say, I don't like thinking about how it looks. If the tears happen, great. If they don't happen, they don't happen. They weren't meant to happen. So.
Thank you. And Jared, my friend is not able to come here, so she was wondering, what kind of character projects do you use?
That's true. American Apparel. It's like $12. You know what? I use whatever. What do you got? Lots of blow drying. Don't tell anybody. Thank you.
Straightening iron?
Yeah. Very yeah.
Thank you.
Whatever you got. Thank you so much. Cheers. Hi. Who's a Detroit Lions fan? How much time?
All right, well, we're not going to celebrate yet.
All right, just a bit more. How are you? Oh.
I always like the alternative version of your character, like the possessed version. So I was wondering, Vincent, would you rather play an angel demon or a demon that's possessed by
Demon demon or angel
Yeah,
demon?
yeah, yeah.
Awesome.
Demon
Yeah.
demon.
Would you rather be an angel demon or a demon demon? What would y'all rather? Before the, what do y'all think?
I want some people to just go, woo!
I heard like angel demon and someone was like, yeah! For what?
you know, I think I've been fortunate enough not to have multiple personalities and play different characters. This
What are you
guy,
trying to say?
this guy, honestly, like it's been a tall order for him to do all of that. No pun intended.
Actual tall order.
But it's definitely something that I see him having to, he really works at it, and it shows. And I said earlier to some people, I was like, I'd much rather just be Bloody Dean than Demon Dean, or Angel Dean, or Possessed Dean, or Shapeshifter Dean. Just beat me up. Just let me fight and shoot people, and fine. So yeah, I guess if I had to choose though, I don't know. You know, angels can whoop up on demons, so there's that. But I don't know if I want to talk like that. Yeah, all right. Well, thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, cheers.
Hi, I'm Braxton. I just wanted to know if you could be any superhero in the world, who would you be and why?
Nightwing. I heard Nightwing. Yeah, Nightwing or happen a lot. I have a buddy who's a total comic book nerd, and we were having a few drinks last weekend, and he goes, by the way, if he's very proud of the comic book. I say nerd connection. He was like, I think he said Nighthawk or Nightwing or something. Nightwing, he's like Nightwing, whatever he says, he's like, Nightwing ever comes up, go out for it. I was like, all right, I'm like, cool. I don't know what it is, but he says it's pretty cool. This is like the original Robin or something, right? Yeah. So I'll take that, just because I trust my friend.
You don't get Apple to play it, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't know.
Can you just do one with tights, please?
Tights Man. That's what I heard.
Jensen Ackles in Tights Man. Coming soon, we're here to hear you.
He doesn't save anybody, but sure as hell wears those tights. You like it? Thank you. Thank you. Hi.
Hi, I was just wondering if there's any more recent shenanigans backstage, if you've had any like adventures or anything like that.
I have a feeling there has been pranks.
Well, I will say that there may have been some remote control helicopters involved with shooting fireworks at certain Teamsters.
I also heard that certain actors were trying to shoot certain Teamster types with firecrackers. I heard that. There might be video.
There might be pictures and video of it. I'm not sure. I've only heard of this.
We'll certainly bring you something. We'll work hard to bring you things back. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Hello, I just had a question about the end of episode 3. Yesterday I asked him if he thought the boys gave him anything, they got anything before he got kicked out, if he refused money or anything like that, or sending him on his way. And I also wondered how would you explain that to Sam Marquez?
That mic sounded low. She was basically saying in episode 3 this year, the boys sent Castiel away with anything.
Yeah, we give him anything before you.
Well, I was unaware.
You know.
Sam was kind of unaware so far of Dean sending Castiel away because obviously Dean has his own legs.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, we know why he had to go. I think Dean was more just, you got to get out of here and get away from us for a multitude of reasons. One, obviously, being a big wobbling live, and he's going to have to hold on to for a while. So I don't think it was anything like, here's a care package, thanks for playing.
Some Band-Aids.
Yeah. I think it was like, call us if you need us kind of thing. But we do see in a future episode that Dean does leave him with some things. So I won't spoil it too much, but he helps him out a little bit. Yeah. Hi.
Hi. Yesterday I had asked Lucia what his heaven would be in like supernatural form of heaven, and he had given me a beautiful answer, and I was wondering what
What was his beautiful answer? Apple tree? He wants an apple tree?
He does eat a lot of apples. A tent with an apple orchard. Is this all sounding familiar? 'Cause it sounds like a bad acid trip to me.
It's from his hometown.
It's from what?
It's from his hometown in Massachusetts.
It's from his hometown. Corny. Own personal heaven. I don't know. I don't know, this probably could change momentarily, but I don't know necessarily that it would be a particular place, more of a peace of mind. Just sheer peace, you know, just with everything. I think an ultimate sense of peace would be good.
Orange trees? I would probably be at my and Jet's home in Austin. Maybe with a glass of wine sitting on the porch.
So you get to go to heaven every weekend. This is not fair.
There's no direct flight from Vancouver, and the flight always gets delayed, so I can't go to heaven right now because my wife was 7 months pregnant. So you take it. And with but there's a caveat, with no plans. Like even next weekend, Tom was born in Seattle, and so our next baby will also be born in Seattle, hopefully. And so our midwife and our doula are down there. She was like, hey, can we go to Seattle next weekend? I was like, sure. And she goes, oh, we can set up a meeting with Carrie and Sally, those other. And I was like, no meetings. I love them. I love them both very much. They were there when my son was born. And they're amazing people. But I was like, I don't want to wake up for anything. I don't want to get in the car for anything. I want to sit, my wife, my son, and have fun. So no plans, no flight to catch. That would be my heaven. No flight to catch. Lots of apples.
Hi, my question is for Jared.
Good choice. Down there. Smart girl.
I know that before Supernatural, you played a character named Dean.
Sorry, say that one more time.
I said that I know that before Supernatural, you played a character named Dean.
Did I ever? The real Dean is what we like to call it.
I was just wondering how you felt going from Dean to Dean's little brother, Sam.
Whoa. What is funny
Dean to Samantha. How's it doing?
Here's what would really be funny, is that when Supernatural's all over, if he gets a job as somebody named Sam.
I will.
At first it was kind of funny because when we started shooting the show, they didn't know our names, they didn't know who we were, so they call us by our character names. So they'd be like, all right, Dean's over there, and he and I would be like, where are you? I wait for my own actual name.
And mainly not because they couldn't learn our names, because they couldn't learn which one of us was Jared and which one of us was Jensen. I've been called Jared so many times. I just answer to it now.
Like Kevin Parks, who you all know, he's directed, and he's our first AD. He'll still be like, Jared, you taller. You're like 9 years, Kevin. 9. So it was weird at first. What's weird now is going back and watching the Little Girls. He was young, right? But he's fun.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi guys.
Yeah.
Jensen, you're perfect, but
Wait, is that Jensen, you're perfect, comma, but, or Jensen, comma, you're perfect, but?
Thank you. Next. I'm kidding.
She's like, I have no idea what I'm saying.
my question is for Jared.
So it was Jensen, you're perfect, period.
There was a button there somewhere. I think it was right there.
First of all, congratulations on the upcoming baby.
Thank you.
I was wondering, once the babies arrive, how do you plan on dealing with sibling rivalry between Tom and the new baby?
I'm mortified. There's a video, I was talking about this earlier. There's a video, I have an older brother and a younger sister. And this video, my sister was like 5 or 6 months old. And my parents had placed us on our couch. And we weren't well off enough to have a video camera, but I guess they had borrowed one from the neighbor or something. And so they had put us on the couch. My brother Jeff sitting next to me. Me, I'm probably 3 or 4 years old. My sister, about 5 months old. And all of a sudden, my sister Megan, who's a baby, starts crying. And they're like, oh, she's a baby, she's probably hungry or something. But if you pause it and go slow motion, it's because I'm sitting there squeezing her foot. So, yeah. And Tom is the movie star in his own world right now. Everybody's always excited to see him because inevitably, like this weekend, Jen and Tom are in Seattle with her friends. But we're either visiting her family that we haven't seen in a while, or my family we haven't seen in a while, or these friends we haven't seen. So every time we go somewhere, we're like, oh my God, Tom! So he's used to walking into a room and saying, and he kind of does things like, I am here. I'm alive. So it's going to be
Just like his daddy.
And I love my child no matter the age, but I've started having fun with my child after the age of like 1, because babies are kind of, they're too much, and I want to wrestle and stuff, and so I think I'm not resting my 1.5-year-old.
Tom's in like a chokehold. He's like, yeah, that's it, and he's out. Jerry, just choked out your son again.
I think I'll probably put on Thomas duty and then put on baby duty. Whatever baby's name.
I have a question, Jared. When you saw the video of you squeezing her foot, was there a sense of guilt or remorse?
No.
There wasn't.
She was taking my attention.
And how old were you at this time?
3 or 4.
So then it makes sense that when you grow up to be a 30-year-old man and you were working opposite Jim Beaver, squeezing his foot while he was doing this.
Well, he was taking my attention. The camera was on.
It all makes sense.
It never stopped. I'm going to get at this later. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Aye.
Well, as we keep on asking Jerry questions, I'm going to ask Jensen questions.
So, Jared, you're perfect bud.
Ta-da! What's your question?
At school, there's this big argument about 2 superheroes.
My microphone broke.
That's why we don't have nice things, dude.
Spider-Man's better. So I was wondering if you like Batman or Spider-Man.
Spider-Man or Batman is the debate, is the question? This is what I deal with all day. I gotta go Batman. And that's just simply because, well, Bruce Wayne, Peter Parker, duh. One guy's like this awesome millionaire living in a mansion, the other one's a gawky kid.
True.
Huh? Yeah, well, so was I, but wouldn't it be great if you grew up and you were a millionaire in a mansion where you had a bat cave? Hello? And a butler?
Yeah, a Batmobile. And stuff didn't just fly out of your palms and was sticky and gross. Think about it.
I gotta go Batman.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. My question was actually, since you guys have been playing Sam and Dean for so long, it's almost a decade, that's a really long time. Do you guys ever experience like any character bleed, like, I don't know, you're doing something, you're like, oh, what would Dean or Sam do in this situation or anything like that?
Good question. I think for me, a lot of who Sam was started out as a character as an actor. And then slowly as Jared grew up and Sam inevitably also grew up and went through things, I feel like life becomes art a little bit, but also it's because when you're a writer writing a show and you start to notice what your actors tend to be better at or tend to do, you kind of write for them. So there are some maybe mannerisms or some ideals that I do find. I definitely feel like Jared has grown up because of Giving No Sam. Specifically, I'm not sure, but I know that I'm kind of inspired by Sam's willingness to. So I know I try to take that away.
Thank you.
Yeah, what about you, Atlas?
I just know that every now and again my wife will say, okay, Dean.
From the Monroes.
I guess sometimes I will say something here and there that is probably more deep character like.
So rich!
Yeah.
You didn't say that one.
I just said it like 2 days ago. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hi.
My question's for Jared.
Good choice.
I love Justin.
Oh,
Yeah, another one.
Sam has been possessed by Ezekiel, but we've seen before that when an angel possesses a vessel that's not supposed to, the vessel starts to deteriorate, but Sam hasn't been. So why is that?
It's a good question. Moreover, when an angel, because yeah, the short story is that they're getting it's mutually beneficial right now. Sam is being healed by them, so suppose if a vessel with malicious intentions, like a Lucifer type, inhabits the wrong vessel for bad reasons, that sort of contradiction in itself hurts the vessel. But for Ezekiel, since Ezekiel, unknowingly, Sam has let Ezekiel in, or he knew that Ezekiel walked his mind. So right now they're feeling each other. But we do see, as the episodes go on, that something starts to take a toll. So stay tuned. Thank you. Big twist. I just got fired. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. My question is, provided that Ezekiel doesn't betray us all horribly, do you think that Sam would ever be able to forgive him for the whole unwilling possession thing?
Want to forgive Ezekiel or Dean?
Ezekiel.
That's a great question. I think he doesn't know Ezekiel. I think Sam's problem, frankly, is with Dean. I think if Sam were to find out, because Ezekiel, and in all fairness, Ezekiel is nursing him back to health. Like Sam was, as we all saw, essentially dead. So Ezekiel is nursing him back to health, and I think Sam is probably okay with that. But I think his problem more is with he doesn't need honesty or truth from Ezekiel. He doesn't know Ezekiel, but he wants his brother to be honest. So I think that's where the problem is. Once again, stay tuned. Yeah, thank you.
But who it is? Who it is?
No.
How's it going?
It's okay.
How do the sets the art department builds on you shooting affect the way you can portray your characters? Can you guess who put me up for that?
This is an art department question. Tell them why it's an art department question, Andrews.
I'm Jerry Wanick's nephew.
This is Jerry Wanick, our production designer's nephew. Now, Andrews can just ask us this when he doesn't set normally, but no, he's taking the time out of his busy schedule on a Sunday to come here and bug us. What's the question, bro?
How do the sets the art department builds and you shooting affect the way you can portray your characters?
How do the sets that the art department builds affect the way you?
Which is his own guy. I've been working with Jerry since 2001. He did there was a little show called Dark Angel that I did. He was the production designer on that as well. So the guy is a very talented man and really knows his stuff. Really knows how to make things look creepy. Yeah. Give me a texture here.
I'm also supposed to tell you the Cowboys lost.
What's that?
You told me to tell you the Cowboys lost.
What? Shut up!
But he's looking forward to Jerry becoming a Packers fan.
I don't want to talk anymore. All right. Well, I'll digest that later. Yeah. So the sets are brilliant. The quality. He really is a highly sought after production designer for obvious reasons. And yeah, I will say that when I walk on to one of Jerry's sets, it takes me to the supernatural world instantly. And it makes it that much easier for us to get into character, to get into the scene, and to get into that world that is supernatural, because it's painted all around us.
Two of the sets that I originally think about are the sewer from Skin. That was on a
soundstage. That was built from scratch.
That was built from scratch in a room with lights, and the other one I think about is Hell, when I went to go save Jim Beaver. Those were both completely built out of the blue, and it's a huge deal. It really is, because if you tell me to walk across stage right now, like I'm walking through hell, I'm gonna feel like what? Lights gonna work. The way you feel on a set, it absolutely it affects the way you guys receive it, but B, it really affects the actual performance. Because if you're walking through and it's supposed to be hell, it's poorly done, it seems dinky, you're like, oh, whatever. Even the middle letters. I don't know if any of you guys have been, I mean, I know Oswald has, but being in the middle letters bunker, you feel like you're in this 1950s era, sort of like hollowed out bunker in the library. It feels like, oh, you're like in a secret society's library. And the more we believe what we're doing, the more y'all believe. And so it's a huge deal, and we certainly don't take one for granted. He's done it.
I was wondering, what was one of the funnest scenes and one of the hardest scenes for you to film so far in season 9?
In season 9?
Season 9?
Yeah.
The hardest has been for me all of the angel stuff. Trying to make it different enough from the other angel I played, who wasn't so nice, without losing his motives. It's, you know what, it sounds, I hope it's not a cop-out, but inevitably the hardest scenes are the funnest or most fun scenes, because you really push yourself, so you really feel, when it's all done, even if you're, I mean, you always want to go back and do it over and over and over and over again. You have to say goodbye to it. So you don't want to, we both grew up athletes, you know, like playing baseball, football, and basketball, and there's an idea that you leave it all on the floor, leave it all on the floor. So if I can go, it's fun to go grab a basketball and shoot with your buddies, but if I can go play competitively, and even if I lose, if I try my best, then I will feel better at the end of the night than if I just went kind of half-assed it. So for me, the stuff that I worked hardest on has been both the most fun and the most difficult. It's been angel stuff.
My most difficult stuff this season was probably filmed this past week, so I can't really tell you about it. But
he's in tights.
Teaser.
Let's just say this. it will not, y'all are gonna hate us. It will not be showed until January.
It's episodes 9 and 10.
9 you'll see in December, but 10 you'll see in January. So 9, so they're to be continued.
It's the mid-season kind of break.
It's good.
Yeah, it was not fun. It was hard.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Hi.
Hi. First off, I wanted to say, Jared, your acting with Sam and Zico is amazing. It's so fast, and it's just extremely convincing, and it's just amazing.
Thank you very much.
And I wanted to ask, because you've had so many different aspects of Sam, what was your favorite one to play, and what was the most challenging one?
The most challenging was this coming up. Yeah. This is January. My favorite, honestly, was Souls. And for me, like, Jared is a very emotional guy. I'm pretty emotionally invested in my family. So to play a character that's so opposite, like without any emotion whatsoever, was a fun challenge. I thought it was wonderfully written. The most difficult was, God, it's this season. Yeah, the angel this season. I was gonna say Lucifer was the most difficult, but Ezekiel and the way it's kind of shaping out, it gets more difficult than I thought. I thought it was awesome. It's really cool, but it gets pretty difficult. And you'll see. And I hope you like it. I work hard on it. So even if you didn't like it, like it. But this season, the angel this season.
And I was listening to freaking awesome, so.
Punch Oz on the way out, would you? Punch him! Oh!
All right, let's see where your loyalty lies.
Vincent, as much as I love you, there's another question for you. Yesterday, Sebastian said that he originally auditioned for Lucifer. So I was wondering, since you use so much Mark Pellegrino's personality in your portrayal of him, how would your portrayal?
Well, as you know, we met Sam Sifford in season 4, episode 4, was it? Yeah. And he's smelling a rose. So they're like this.
That was uncanny.
What I do?
Thank you, Aaron.
What was the last one with police work? I don't either. I said that first, so I don't say it.
Hi, my name is Anastasia. I am a big fan of Jen, and you are too. She was said in an interview that Ruby truly loves Sam, but did Sam really love Ruby, or was he trying to fill up the void that Dean left in his life?
Probably not fair. I think Sam, one of the themes of Sam's life, one of the through lines, has been, he's sort of been doing in his relationships. From Jess to Madison to now obviously Ruby, he's had, y'all think y'all had bad luck? Look at Sam. Just kidding. I think he thought, more than loving Ruby, I think Sam thought they were doing something right. And what's it, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. So he really thought he was doing the right thing. So he decided to dog his brother, essentially, to go off with Ruby to do what he thought was best and found out he was kind of doomed. And one of the other through lines of the show is that the brothers do better things when they stick together. So, I mean, he started the apocalypse to figure it out, but we'll forget that. That's, it's not a funeral there. But yeah, I think he was trying to. I think Sam's commitment is to doing the right thing. And sometimes he's not dead on about what the right thing is, but he's trying. What's that?
He's like an anti-hero. In some
Kind
way,
of,
like
sure.
season 4 improved Sam.
Yeah. And let's see what happens. We just read season 11 premiere. Thank you very much.
My friend and I drove 6 hours to get here, and well,
From where?
Dayton, Ohio. And my friend bought a new Impala, so we drove Impala over here, and we had a great time. But I was wondering, I have a couple of questions. I have, what is your ultimate road trip snack?
Road trip snack? You know what? I used to go on road trips. I used to drive from San Antonio to Los Angeles regularly because I have dogs and they're too big to fly, and so I would put them in my car and drive. And I'm a terrible road trip snacker because I eat chips, like Cool Ranch Doritos, and beef jerky. That gives you some gas. And not the time you use to drive a car. So it gets like this knot in your stomach. It's like between Red Bull and jerky, you have like 8,000% of your daily sodium. By the time you sum it up.
Oh, so my next door snacks with the dogs in the back seat?
Yeah, the dogs with the jerky and yeah, that's true. I usually blame on the dogs, but I usually end up in the beef jerky or the porridge.
Well, I got 5 dogs. I can't. Please.
Oh, he hates it when you... So anyways, sunflower seeds. Sunflower seeds. What are you talking about? She's put over the question. She said, yeah, okay, great. I love you too. Sunflower seeds,
Sunflower seeds, yeah. I never eat them otherwise, but if I'm on a road trip, I gotta get a bag of sunflower seeds.
Oh, you know what else happened? Here's the thing. When season 3 we had a strike, we knew we were going to have a lot of time off, we didn't know how much. And there are no customs border patrol agents in here, are there? Okay. I enjoy cigar every now and again, and I decided to bring down some Cuban cigars from Canada to Texas to have some cigars on the plate. And I decided I was like, it's kind of boring, like, I'll just smoke a cigar. And so I rolled down the window, and I had a little cup with some water and stuff, and I lit a cigar. And about probably 20 or 30 minutes into having the cigar, I started kind of getting lightheaded. So, oh my God, this is a bad idea. So I pulled over and I decided. But the point being, cigars are not good for road trips. That's the moral of the story.
Another thing that we wanted to ask you is that, oh, well, but this is a good one.
You're gonna get it. Stand up here. You're outnumbered.
Because we were getting frustrated with the GPS system, the computer voice. Well, because I wanted you to do the GPS navigation.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't that be cool if we have very...
How about this? When possible, make a U-turn.
Thank you very much. But that's a great idea.
Of course not.
the voice of your apology. That was a good second question. Take a nap.
Hi. At this point in their lives, what do you think Sam and Dean's feelings are towards their father? What does he mean to them?
What are Sam and Dean's feelings towards fatherhood?
Toward their father, like John.
Oh, towards John. Oh, God. I think Sam, I don't think Sam's opinion has changed much. I think Sam's opinion was kind of solidified. You know what? I don't think that bad. I think Sam thinks most of his bad luck has been because of Sam. And Sam spent a lot of time blaming John, but you never get anywhere in this world with all your focus on blaming somebody else. That's here or the supernatural world. And so I think Sam has forgiven John. I think Sam understands as well as anybody that sometimes you're dealt a crap in the hand and you gotta play it like you can. So I think he's forgiven John, though he still probably wishes things had been different. I think Sam wishes the situation was different.
I think that Dean probably still asks himself, what would Dad do? I think there was obviously a much different relationship between Dean and Dad and Sam and their father. But at the same time, these guys have lived a life since John's been gone. I mean, there's been a lot, as you've seen, that's happened. So I think that the base of which that John gave Dean is still very useful and thought of often, but Dean has really had to teach himself these past, 8 years, 7 years, whatever.
180 hours.
Thank you. I think there's always, he always leans on the memory of John and what he taught him, but I think that now he relies on himself.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
You guys have done a lot of crazy episodes and really silly things like changing channels and yellow paper and interesting. Do you guys have a favorite episode that you filmed or any favorite moments from filming throughout the years?
I do have a soft, for obvious reasons, I have a really soft spot in my heart for the Flint mistake. There were a few cool things that were going on in my life also as that episode was going on. And I remember when the boys jump through the glass and they just land on the floor. Jen's grandparents were actually in town because I think it was her 30th birthday the next week or something. And they had never seen, and these are 70-somethings that live in California, and she's an accountant, and they came to a set, and they see guys dressed up as Pete Jensen launch themselves through a plate glass window and land on the ground. And they were both, and we're all, when we bring family to set, phones off, stay quiet, blah, blah, blah. But as soon as Carpy, my stunt guy jumped through and land on the ground, they were both their eyes were like saucers. That was so funny. That was a lot of fun. And then to kind of, also to use a Mark Shepard phrase, to take the piss out of ourselves. Just to make fun of yourself. It's important. You get on TV and you do hot stuff, and to start making fun of yourself. Like, oh yeah, we're all humans. So let's have fun. So I think French Mistake is probably one of my favorites.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yellow Fever had some fun stuff in there. There's an episode coming up where it's Yellow Fever-esque. That we got to do some fun things. It was a little more frustrating getting it done because of the circumstances, which you'll see. But
we'll talk about once you see it.
Yeah, but there's some good moments in there. Yeah, thanks.
Thank you guys.
Okay. Thank you. Hi.
Hi, so my question is for Jensen. Dean's alcohol dependency seems to have become a lot less common, and I was wondering if this was more intentional, or where do you think this is coming from?
Yeah, I was talking about this with the private Q&A earlier. Talking about Dean's alcohol use and how it's kind of gone away. I like to think that it's because he he went through rehab in purgatory. You know, and I mean, really, he did. He was without it. He was without everything. And, you know, there was the whole speech last year where, you know, the demon thought it was pure, and it was this raw kind of place, and he didn't have those kind of earthly things to cloud his mind, and so I think that after coming out of purgatory, you realized, you know, I don't need that job done. I don't know whether it was a conscious effort. It hasn't been obviously touched on through the writers. It hasn't been necessarily touched on in the acting at all. I think it was more just like, all right, well, he's a bit of a changed man now that he's back in purgatory. Let's just go with that. So I'd like to think something happened to him in purgatory where it would just kind of flip a switch. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Hi.
First of all, love you both. It's like moving to a freaking song. No, do you guys ever, especially Jensen right now, do you ever read the script and just go, man, maybe one day they'll make a good decision or something?
I'm going to steal a comment that one of our grips, our PK Medallion grip, Shane, he said, why can't the guys ever stay in 4 seasons? Or why can't we ever hunt demons in a nice shopping mall? Why is it always a dingy warehouse with like rats running in it and like dripping sewage? And, so, you know, but that's the world that we live. It's the world that Jerry Warner paints for us and that Serge lights for us. And, so, but I do read sometimes that, you know, if I see, really it's, when I kind of hang my head a bit is when I read the big emotional stuff. Because I simply know that that's just going to be a big challenge. It's going to be a big task. And I don't wish that it would happen. It's like, okay. You know, it's like when you get handed a big challenge. It's like, all right, well, I got to figure out how to do this. So I don't know that I necessarily want them to make good choices all the time because that would be boring.
I wouldn't watch. Or would you? Sam and Dean get a salad. Sam and Dean get a cholesterol checked. Sam and Dean get a cross before crossing the road.
You can't. She said Sam gets her haircut.
She didn't say her. Pudding. Thank you very much.
Hello, hi guys. Thank you so much for coming out. So, in the Supernatural universe, there are supernatural books, which, you know, tell the story of supernatural. In the real world, there are also official supernatural books. They're more like fill in the gaps, sort of stories though. So I was just wondering, like, if you know if they existed or have you ever read them?
I know they exist. Yeah, I have a few copies, and I think she talked about basically the supernatural books and stuff like that. I am not uninterested in reading them, but they are not important for me at this point in time, and if anything can possibly cloud my judgment, because they're not cohesive. Like, it's not like Jerry Carver is writing the books or overseeing them. And so what happens in the books might be totally separate than what happens in the show. And I don't want to read books and get an idea of my character or develop something from reading it that ends up contradicting what I need to do in Jerry Carver's universe. So I'll probably read this today. I fully intend, after what the show and you guys and everything have given to me, I fully intend to read the supernatural books and to actually watch Supernatural one day when it's all stuff done. I'll go back and I'll watch them all 200 something. What's that?
I'm holding you to that.
Yeah, hey, I'm in. I'll watch them here with you. Supernatural story time. And Jensen Ackles as Tights Man.
Although I think that's Matt Cohen, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
What's that?
There's one of the stories.
We'd like them to go to Mexico. Yes, please. Cabo. The Chupacabra. That would be fun. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers. Stephanie, what do you want? You can tell us the last question. We need one last question. We need our last question. Yes. She told us the last question, but she didn't tell us that before the last question.
This one is totally for Jensen because you're my favorite. Absolutely. And I just wanted to say, me and my daughter rewatch all the time together, and she has forced me to rewatch Yellow Fever over and over again for the car scene. When you sing Avatar, it's your favorite. We watched it like 10 times more. So what is your favorite blooper of all time that you've done, or just best, last, and I do love you, Jared Wilson.
What the funny bit was actually the game.
No, we can't say that. Funniest blooper. I don't know. There's a few that make me laugh still today.
I have soulful food right
That one makes me laugh still today.
God, did you eat? What is that, sulfur?
I have sulfur for breakfast.
My sister texted me randomly like 2 months ago, and we had talked in a week or two, and the text message comes in and says, Megan. And so I open it up, and all it says is, I had sulfur for breakfast.
There's, what's some other ones? You know what? Misha got me like 2 days ago. And I don't know if it'll make the gag reel, but you guys might never see it. But it was the end of the scene, and there was no more dialogue, and the camera was still rolling, and so I just set him up to see what he would say, and I asked him a question, and he came back with a left field answer that I just folded. There's been a lot of good ones. There's also been a ton that you guys never got to see because there's so much goofing off on the set of Supernatural.
Hey, I will say this. I will say my favorite blooper probably is Eye of the Tiger, but my favorite blooper that y'all never got to see was in Heaven and Hell. We did a master shot, which is basically like if you put a camera there, you can see the whole room. And it was terrible. It was like Robin, our props girl, was like walking in and like handing us an angel blade, and like walking out. And meanwhile, we're acting. At one point in time, I think an angel's exploding, so Sam and Dina like this. And then I was like, okay, I gotta, and then Jensen saw his face covered, so I was like, oh God. And so
well, there was a big wide shot in this barn, and there were, on one, it was like, the Sharks and the Jets. There was like the angels and the demons, and then we all kind of like got out of the way and like hid behind some bales of hay, and this wide shot, I think it's like a 5-page scene, and people are getting, smited, and they're dying, and there's lights going off, and there's cues, and then there's like angel blades skittering across the thing. So we were having just people walk in while the camera's rolling, and just like place the knife down and come back. Meanwhile, we're still like this, and every couple of minutes. And I'm not kidding, at one point, one of the stunt guys that got knocked out at the beginning of the scene, in the middle of the scene, of a lull in the dialogue, we just hear this. Falling asleep. So that particular moment in time is now just known as Supernatural Dinner Theater. And it's referred to often. So we've had some good ones, and we thank you guys for
Thank you guys so much.
The William Wallace, thank you. The William Wallace.
We're doing one more, guys. There's still people here. We're doing one more. Come on, one more. Oh, we're not done?
I'm not asking. No, these people, they're right here.
Hi. We were wondering, because Sam and David have been through so much, if it's ever affected them, like, too deeply, because I know I've been through a lot, and my family's been through a lot recently. It's not as much as Sam and Dean, obviously, but it has caused, a lot of trauma causes people to become suicidal. And I wondered if Sam and Dean have ever been through that and how they would get through it, or would like help anybody else get through that.
Because I think I probably had the most recent scene like this in Sacrifice, there are certainly times where Sam has thought it better to get rid of himself because it's going to help somebody, but getting rid of yourself isn't going to help anybody. And if you're not around to fight, I have a friend that I've met through these conventions. She's not here today. She's home. She's here on Earth. But she told me the same thing. She's like, I've had some struggles and yada yada. And I basically said, when times get tough for me, or when times get not tough for me, I try to think of what I can do for somebody else as opposed to what's not being done for me. I think that's what I Nobody gets through this world alone. And there's help that you need, help that I need. And it doesn't change. If you go from being a student in high school to being a TV star, it doesn't mean that I don't have any troubles. It doesn't mean that Judson doesn't have any troubles and problems. Which it doesn't mean Osric has never had a moment where he's been like, God, I'm overwhelmed right now. We all get overwhelmed. But at some point in time, when you stop saying this and you start saying, what can I do for that, then just keep fighting, right? Keep fighting. That is exactly it. We love y'all. We're going to this picture of Keisha. So, things that we have to? We have to.
Guys, we don't usually do this. We don't usually award best fan of the con. We usually don't go there. But this time there's a standout. It's awesome. Except for mine. Best fan!